Hey Sagittarius, I'm here to share messages of clarity and guidance for you. So this reading is going to apply whenever you see it. It's not date specific, so whenever you come across it, there may be some things here for you. And with that, I'll just go ahead and get into it. And I did pull some oracles first just to see the type of energy that you're dealing with currently. And we have compassion with, I believe you pronounce it Ahoti. I think that's how you pronounce it. So if you do have this stone, you may want to meditate with it and carry it around with you. If you do not, then you can always call in its energy during your self-care practices. For instance, meditation, you can call in its energy and powers. And this card speaks to tapping into source and your connection with source to seek guidance and receive help, and help you bring those answers into fruition, into the 3D world. And it specifically mentions light workers. Okay. And so you may be definitely a light worker. And also this being a time of no judgments. Okay. So we also have the sacral chakra. And so you may want to meditate to open that up more. And that card is speaking to understanding your connection to all, or the universe as a whole, and connecting with others through creativity. We also have setting up parameters. All right. And this speaks to setting boundaries and remaining emotionally mature, calm, and level-headed. And I did want to point out something really quickly. Like, can you see the teeth on this thing? Like, those teeth are razor sharp, and that is bringing to mind how Sag can be very direct and straightforward, and that's a beautiful thing. You're just asked to be a little more mindful of doing that in an emotionally constructive way, if that makes sense. All right, and then we also have Song of Your Soul, and this card speaks to dedicating time to be with yourself and connecting with the vibration of your spirit, or with source essentially. And then last we have the koi fish spirit. There is always enough, and this card speaks to not underestimating what you already have and who you already are. It also speaks to generating wealth from within with intention. And again, appreciating abundance wherever you see it, in whatever form, because of course we know abundance is not always about money. You can be abundant in many, many ways. All right, so let's see with the tarot what's going on with Sag currently. All right. Okay, so I definitely see you looking at walking away from what is not fulfilling you to move toward something that is actually fulfilling. All right. Yeah, and I see you moving forward with whatever this is with all your heart. Really moving forward towards that, and knowing that you're going to be successful and you're going to overcome obstacles, because you always do. You always do. You got this. And you can use balance, so you can balance in the situation, balance options as best you can, or you can cut something out as well. So those are two things that you can do to be successful. So apply which you feel is best for you. So what else for our Sag? Oh, okay. All right. So why is our 9 of Cups upright? And I'm hearing it already. I think I know why, but just give me some clarity, please. Give me some clarity. Thank you. Okay. All right. So I feel like, yeah, I'm getting a really strong indication that you're really being asked to pay attention to those emotions and those emotional, I'm hearing outbursts. So you may be like prone to just like saying exactly what it is and not really caring about how it comes out or how it's perceived. And, you know, there's definitely something to be said about being direct and straightforward and honest. You're just also, again, being reminded to do that in a constructive way. Okay? All right. Give me one more card, please. One more card. Thank you. Okay. All right. Yeah, so I definitely see you putting some focus on really working toward building your financial foundation, or working on some skills that you have to build your wealth. So let's see. So we have the quick one. Something quickly will change in your life. Get ready to cover a lot of ground. This is a time for action, so don't hold back. Absolutely. So those desires, the goals that you have, I see for some of you there may be a little struggle, and you may be feeling dispassionate, or just you may have lost the passion for it, or it may even be at the time this is recording, the holiday season is nearing, so you may even be a little distracted by the holidays or by other celebrations that are coming up, which you absolutely should celebrate and be happy. Absolutely. Just don't forget that you do have goals and dreams and things that you're working toward that are also important for you at this time. And, you know, you will do that, and you will adjust it how you see fit, and you will do what is best for you. This is just a friendly reminder. Okay. All right. So what type of challenges do we have for Sag? Okay. All right. So Sag, you may also, like I said, so you may also be feeling like people are against you, or someone is against you as it relates to some sort of scenario or situation, and that may also be contributing to how you are communicating and the way that you're communicating and the style and tone that you're communicating in. But just consider for a moment that there is some indication here that you are, some of it is in your mind. I'll just say it. I don't know how else to say it. But some of it is in your mind. So it's not all like you think it is. It may be some of that because you're using your intuition. So you know like who's for you, who's not for you. You know that. But I'm telling you that there's an indication here that either you have like identified multiple people that you think are against you, and some or all of them are not, and it's all in your head, or it's not to the extent that you think it is. Okay, so just be aware of that. But I do see you in this place of collecting, gathering your lessons so that you can use them as you move forward, which that is a beautiful thing. Okay, so it's like you're not lost on the lessons and the things that you've been through to get to where you are, and you're going to use those lessons as you move forward. Okay. All right. And also I see that there may be this you may be unsure about the many things or the many directions, or just there's a lot going on here, and you're being asked to focus in on one thing, one direction, in order to get the fastest results. So by doing that, by cutting out and saying like, okay, I'm gonna really focus in here, that is what's going to get you the results the fastest. Okay, so let's see challenges. Any other challenges? Okay. All right. Yeah, so like I said, there may be like this little bit of a lag here where you may be wanting to celebrate for the holidays, or I don't know why I'm hearing the celebration, like you want to just take time and enjoy yourself, and nothing wrong with that. We get it. We all love that. We love a good time. We love a good party. It's just, again, don't forget that, you know, you got shit going on. You got, like, you're working towards stuff. All right, so anything else? I'm going to take it because I think I saw what that was. Okay. All right. Yeah. So, and I always preach this. I always promote this. I'm going to cover this up. Your self-care practices, like getting back to those self-care practices, whatever that means for you, however you connect with Source to receive your guidance and just connect for appreciation and love is what you're being asked to do, because there's so much more that's going to be unveiled and revealed to you. So you're being asked to connect to receive those messages. They have information for you. They have guidance. They have help. Yeah. And there's definitely going to be this overflowing of emotions. And for some of you, this could even be new love coming through, or a renewed commitment of love. So there's going to be some sort of action or situation that's going to really result in this overflowing of emotions, and it has the opportunity to be beautiful. These beautiful, powerful, loving, healing emotions. But it is going to be where your energy and where your frequency is, if they're going to be like those positive emotions or not so positive. So what do you want? What do you want that to be? All right, so let's see some good stuff coming in for our Sag. The good stuff. What about the good stuff? Okay. Yeah. All right, yeah, so definitely this balance of coming back to who you are and what you're focused on and what you believe, and your connection with your source and your spirituality. Beautiful. Yeah. So you got both angels coming out here. Yeah, just that. Yeah, I definitely see you reconnecting with Source. That's wonderful. That is wonderful. And relying on your intuition during this time to help you through this period, and to help you. Like, I even hear some of you, like, somebody pissing you off and you saying, like, taking a moment and breathing and like, okay, I'm not gonna respond this way. I'm gonna take a couple deep breaths and then I'm gonna respond. Yes, that's, yeah. That's what we're saying here. Like, be in control of those emotions. Say what needs to be said, but just be mindful of how you say it. What other good stuff? What other good stuff for Sag? Okay, let's see. Thank you. All right. Yeah, you're getting back into, yes, okay. Yeah, all right. So you got this, because it's like you will adjust. Like, you know how to party, to have a good time, but then also how to put in that work and not forget that you are building your legacy. You are building an empire, and you are on your boss mode. So yeah, you got this. All right, so let's get some messages for Sag. What do we have? Surrender. I'm experiencing the 3D wobbles, feeling lost in the web of illusion. Yeah, I feel like you may feel that way a little bit, but you will surrender, because I do see you balancing things out, and it may take a little minute there, but you will do that. You will do that. I'm afraid of putting all of my trust in the universe, and I have so much more strength and courage than I realize. Yes, okay. And that is why you're being guided. And if you heard my dog growling, I apologize. But that is why you're being guided to connect with Source and to receive the answers that you seek. Because if you are unsure about when to move forward, what to do, how to do it, you're being asked to connect with Source, connect with your higher self, Source, your spirit guides. You have all of the answers already. So you need to trust that you do and behave like you do. What else for our Sag? All right, we have conquering obstacles through divine resources. We just said that. We have Ocean and creativity. Utilize your creative expression, it looks like. We have dance, pleasure, fun. Stardom, recognition, willpower, solar plexus chakra. What was that? Sacral. All right, so we have sacral and solar plexus that you may want to meditate on, making sure they're opened up. Confidence and strength and wealth and love. That's beautiful. We also have the law of rhythm, learning to be present and not be swayed by the ups and downs. All right. Yeah, so just the ebbs and flows of life and understanding. I believe that you do feel that because this, like I said, is pretty balanced. It's like you are, having a good time. You're doing that. You're enjoying life. And you're also working on your goals. Yeah, so I see some balance here, and that's beautiful. And again, you're just being asked to stay connected and receive those messages and those guidance and keep the faith and trust in yourself and your connection with the divine to help you. Okay, so let's see. Let's get some, what other messages? Excuse me. Okay, we'll take it. All right, and we have transformation, shadow work, and community. Okay, absolutely. All right. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to just give me something on this transformation here. Give me a card on that, please. Thank you. All right. Yeah, so I believe that this is really relating to your foundation and your legacy and the goals that you're working toward. So really working working smarter, not harder is what I'm hearing. And really, so yeah, the creativity is going to be sparked when you're connecting with Source, and that'll give you those ideas about what it is, where you want to focus in and where you want to hone your energy and really focus and concentrate your energy and working through that transformation. And you also have the butterfly here a couple times, so you may want to look that up and get the spiritual significance of that. And I know, of course, it means transformation and change, so you are moving into that stage. And I would even say for you, this new place and state of being able to balance between like having fun and having a good time, but also your commitment, responsibilities, is new for some of you. Just for some of you, it's new. So you've already elevated yourself. So recognize that, be proud of that, because that is a struggle for some. So you're able to do that. You're in this state where you're able to do that now. And then also soul family. So I see you celebrating with like-minded souls, soul family, loved ones, people that are on the same vibration. And also with you, I'm hearing that as you are working through this process and building your foundation, take those calculated risks. You are protected. You are protected. So take those calculated risks. Again, calculated risks. So the risks that you thought through, you've researched, you know are good for you, and you trust. It's like, yes, take them. Okay. All right. So let's see what else. Let's get a couple more cards here. What other messages? Okay, we'll take it. And we have the Mist. Trust your inner compass. Be led from within. We spoke to that. And also what I wanted to say is, okay, so this is a sign, since I saw that and I ignored it and started talking about other things, but I'm seeing it again, and I do just want to mention it, that, you know, it is important to incorporate all of you, not like judge the parts of you that you don't like or you don't want to deal with or address. It's important to encompass all of yourself and manage your ego, and not put so much focus on the things about yourself that you don't like and that you are embarrassed of, or you don't want to address or afraid of, or you try to hide from people, because that's essentially what the shadow self is, are just thoughts, feelings, behaviors, things about us that we don't want others judging us for, or we've determined are bad. So it's really about like overcoming those things, letting those things go, and moving forward, trusting yourself. So I'm covering that up because I'm hearing that, you know, it is not the time to spend a lot of time in that space. It's time to move forward with transformation and change. Give me one more card, please. And we're going to take this one. And it says healer, seer, priest, priestess, soul purpose. Absolutely, yeah. I feel like you're well on your way. You're well on your way, because like I said, I see like that beautiful balance happening this month. So that will hopefully allow you to maintain course or adjust course easily. And just to close out, let's get one or two cards. So we have the lion and the deer. If you get burned like oil, you become brilliant. There is no need to fear making a mistake. If you fall into arrogance, the divine shall roar magnificently to shift your perspective. If you underestimate yourself, the divine will encourage you to rise. Whatever is needed to keep you true is what you are given. Absolutely. And that's why I said this month, it's not the time to be so focused on badgering yourself about your shadow and those attributes and characteristics and all of that. It's the time to recognize when you are exhibiting behaviors or you have beliefs that are not aligned to who you are, and you'll recognize that immediately and let that go and just choose a different direction. No judgments, not coming down hard on yourself, letting it go, moving in a different direction. All right, what else? One final message, please. Thank you. We have sacred convergence. What cannot be found is what I am longing for. Although poor in needs, I will not accept small pieces of ruby. You do not have to force the planets to spin, nor the great cycles of the soul to progress. All that is required is that you show up for what is offered to you now. Do your part, take your steps. You cannot remain in a vibration of fear if you want to dwell in the frequency of love. That's beautiful. And that really speaks to staying out of forcing yourself to do like all this shadow work right now, and just enjoying connecting with Source, having fun, doing the things where you feel inspired to work on your legacy, and balancing. All right, so those are the messages I have for you today, Sag. Please like and share this video and leave me a comment to let me know how it resonates. Thank you so much for watching. Take care, and we'll talk soon.